Arcanine.com.
Well, Frank West was obviously the hero of Dead Rising 1, and he was the photojournalist that broke the Willamette incident, which was the first major zombie outbreak in the United States. Since he basically uncovered that conspiracy, he became a big hero at the time and got very famous. He had a book, he had a TV show, but because of his personality, he actually flushed all the celebrity down the toilet and got himself to the point where all he could do was make money doing late night infomercials, hair care ads and that sort of thing. And he finds himself in Fortune City trying to regain his fame. He comes to Fortune City to compete in Terror's Reality, which is the zombie killing game show, and being sort of a celebrity zombie killer, he arrives as a guest. Now, this doesn't go very well for him at all, but on his way out of town, he stumbles upon a new outbreak, and this is his opportunity to get back to his roots as a photojournalist and uncover the story. The motivation to bring Frank back was mostly driven from fans. So this game was originally conceived as a director's cut of Dead Rising 2. We were going to do a very classic director's cut with Chuck Green still as the hero, and then changing up the missions a little bit and so on. But the fans really love Frank West, and they wanted him back, and we took that opportunity to re-envision the way that we were going to make this game with him as the hero. This game is a very, very different game from Dead Rising 2. It's still Fortune City. It's still the Fortune City incident. However, we've done so much to the game. We've added so many new weapons and clothing and food, vehicles, new psychopaths, and a couple of the biggest additions are a brand new area in the game, which is a theme park area, adult theme park with rides and carnival games and so on, which has a cool, cheesy 50s sci-fi theme to it. We call it the Uranus Zone. And in this area, there's tons of new things to explore, a lot of new gameplay to experience. And then perhaps the biggest addition that we put into this game is the new sandbox mode, which again was sort of driven by fan response. Fans really love the Infinity mode from Dead Rising 1. Sandbox mode gives them the ability to run through the world of Fortune City without any restrictions of a time limit or a story, and just experience and explore the world. Co-op in Dead Rising 2 Off the Record features both Frank West and Chuck Green. So the host plays as Frank, the client plays as Chuck, and you can play the story co-op, or you can also play the sandbox mode co-op. And the nice thing in sandbox is, as you're playing, you can play through a series of challenges, optional challenges, and you can try and get scores in these challenges to earn medals, bronze, silver, or gold. And once you've done that, you post these scores to the leaderboard, so you and a buddy can actually come up with strategies to try and get the highest scores possible, and then see where you land on the leaderboards. Yeah, it was very important for us to add brand new combo weapons to the game. Combo weapons were one of the big highlights of Dead Rising 2, and we've added what we think are some of the best combo weapons to the series so far. So a couple examples, there's one called the Pegasus, which is a pony on a stick combined with fireworks. This one you impale into a zombie and turn them into a firework. They actually go shooting off, lighting other zombies on fire and eventually exploding. Another nice one that we put in is a garbage can, but it's a theme park garbage can, so it's shaped like a little spaceship escape pod. And you combine this one with fire extinguishers, and it actually goes off the ground, hovers around, and freezes all of the zombies underneath it. And then, of course, you can break them for PPs. The camera is part of Frank's character, obviously. He's a photojournalist, and that was one of the coolest things about Dead Rising 1, was you're in the middle of this crazy zombie outbreak, and you're having to survive. You're using all of these different weapons, but at the same time, at any point, you could pull out the camera and take photographs and actually earn PPs to level up your character. And the beauty of bringing that mechanic to Dead Rising 2 Off the Record is the world of Fortune City is such a rich, incredible environment that already has all of these amazing things that you can go in and take pictures of. And not only are there humorous things in the environment, and also, of course, we brought back the erotica category, so you can go into some of the adult stores on the North Strip and take pictures of massagers and posters of scantily clad ladies and so on, and earn PPs that way. Terror's Reality, the multiplayer mode does not appear in Off the Record. However, there are some TIR events that play into the story that Frank West has to compete in. Zombies are definitely big right now in popular culture, so they're not just in games, they're in movies and novels and comic books. There's a couple big zombie movies coming out in the near future. I think that there's such appeal to zombies because it's a very primal thing to think about humans who have died actually coming back to life, and not only coming back to life but then attacking us and trying to turn us into them. I think people respond to that at a very base human level. And then from a video game perspective, they make a really nice enemy because they're humanoid characters. They're easy to kill in the case of Dead Rising because they're slow classic zombies, and of course killing something that's already dead, there's no guilt to it, so it makes a perfect video game enemy.